Oh, you know, I was gonna get my regular tripod. Here, let that stream for a minute.
Yes.
Let it cut because it wasn't announced.
Ha! What is up? It's just me right now. One person in the chat. Yes, there we go. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Top chat, live chat. Boom. I know. We just announced this. What is up, Alan? Thank you for joining, Alan. We are an hour late for streaming, but we're here safe in Huntsville. We're just kind of getting stuff set up here. What's up, Greg?
Not Huntsville.
Dayton. Sorry, Huntsville's next time.
Next time.
But there is the Hamfest behind me. Right, so that's the testing building.
I believe so. All right, hold it for a second.
Doing some tripod mount stuff. Put it by example. Can't wait to see you. We're going to be out here till Sunday.
Yep.
We drove through, not through the night, but drove all day yesterday. Where did we stop yesterday?
Outside of Louisville, I think, wasn't it?
Outside Louisville. We stopped yesterday.
Right inside the Kentucky border. Okay,
right on the other side of the Kentucky border. We tried to stay at a rest stop, but we had to loop it back around. To get back in it. The time we got in it was full.
That's right.
Yeah. So turn it more.
Okay. All right.
There.
It's a little bit backwards. All right, 46 watching. Hey, you guys hear us okay? Whoa. Okay, hold on a second. Why did it fall out like that? That's weird. Rotate device, you think? It's saying rotate device, you think?
Who said it was going to be here Sunday? William? We'll be around Sunday.
Audio 5.9, okay, good.
Watch the Twitters and some in the Discords. We'll be announcing where you're at. Yes, we are sober for the moment. We just got done
we're sober
and putting the trailer up.
Yeah.
He's been driving all day.
Yeah, I drove for 12 hours yesterday and then about 4 hours this morning. So we just took a walk around. We got our vendor passes.
Mine's
right here. I'm sorry, these are the media passes.
Yeah.
We didn't get the vendor passes yet.
Let me go get mine.
Okay. We got our media passes. We got the trailer set up. We're at campsite number 158. If you don't know where that is, you'll have to go look it up. So we're going to be hanging out here for today, and I think Kyle and that's actually my
Josh.
chair. I think Kyle and Josh and maybe Adam and who else? Can't remember who else. Charlie's with Kyle. Are going to come by tonight. We're going to kind of hang out here, although it's supposed to start storming later.
T.O. said he was on the way also.
Oh, Steve's on the way?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
See, mine says actually Tank Radio. First official Tank Radio badge. Not leeching off of anyone this time.
That's right.
Yes!
Yeah.
Cigar. Yes, I was going to light up cigar. I don't know how long we're going to be here for, but, that's inside too. I was going to do the pipe instead.
We'll be here long enough to smoke a cigar. Because it's only like 2 o'clock.
You want to light one up?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, we're going to, okay. Y'all talked us into it. Yeah, in fact, you know what? This is my chair.
Hey.
With the higher chair is mine. Kentucky bourbon. You know, we passed distilleries for Maker's Mark, for Jim Beam, and therefore Knob Creek. We passed 2 or 3 other signs saying exit here for this distillery. We passed a couple that I'd never heard of before. But you know, that doesn't mean a whole lot, but it's it was a fun drive out. So hope everybody can everybody who's planning on making it, I hope you drive safe and are able to make it out here today or tomorrow at the latest, and go from there. We are monitoring where's my radio? I think it's inside. We are monitoring 146.400 on Simplex. And I still have I got to go get my radio. Is that my radio?
Yes.
Okay. 146.400 on Simplex, and my All-Star node is still online, 43136. That's my hub. I have my mobile node connected from here to my hub at home. So you can connect via All-Star Hub or just connect to my hub and talk to us. And or you can, if you're here at the fairgrounds, connect to us via 146.400. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. 6,400. Okay.
Is this water?
That was soda a minute ago, but I finished it. Why?
It's water.
Was that my cup there? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Wasn't mine.
All right. Yeah. No, it was soda. It wasn't water, but that's fine. It was almost gone anyway, so it's fine. So.
What soda's white?
That Bang drink I have. It's
Gross.
a black cherry. I like it. It's good.
Black cherry, but it's white.
I don't pretend to know how to do stuff.
Well, we know that. So since we said bourbon, this is my double oak Woodford Reserve for the weekend, and it's not coming back to me, so it'll be drank completely by someone.
Really?
Someone's. And we'll go ahead and open it. Thank you for driving, Jason.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for getting. Well, I'll put it here.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to put this right. Oh, I've got a lanyard on. I can connect it there.
But then they won't hear me.
That's the point. No, I'm just kidding. But
Brand new cigar box.
Oh yeah.
Take one, leave one cigar box will be with me. You see me and you want to trade cigars.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you like? I did not get any Padrones.
Did you not?
No.
No. Okay, that's no good.
What do you mean that's no good?
I don't know. I like Padrones are good though. Okay, there we go. Tell me if this is clicking in the microphone or not. KC5HWB on Simplex 146.400 Simplex at Dayton Hamvention in the RV Fairgrounds. Who are you kidding, Frank? That's just a bottle for today. Tom's got your number.
Yeah.
Tom, when are you getting here, dude? You driving up tomorrow?
I thought I got some New World. I did not. So here, take
What's that?
one.
Is that a Leroy Bellis Artes? I don't know what that is. It's fine. I'll try it.
Yeah.
I don't recognize any of the Romeo and Julieta. Okay, I got that one.
Mm-hmm.
What's this one here?
That is a Chrome Magnum by a company down in Austin, and it's a big full body cigar.
Yeah. Oh, Tom's coming in Friday morning. He said he's only 4 hours away. Okay.
Nice.
Good. Awesome. But that whiskey is really good. So,
Yeah. I splurge when I come out here to the Hamfest. But for field day, it's the $20, $30 bottle because I know what y'all do to the bottles out there.
Well, but we do. We destroy bottles out there, but we drink them first. So, okay, without divulging anything you shouldn't, would you pick up an FT891 for benchtop POTA today? Or is the, let's see. Or is there something similar with a waterfall sound card coming very soon? Well, okay, I don't have any inside information about what's coming and what's not. So, you cannot go wrong with an FT891, as I said the other night on stream. And I've said this, I said that in my best HF radio for POTA that I released last month, I think it was. That's basically the only radio that's in production right now, and it's in a class of its own. And what I mean by that is it's small, mobile portable. It's considered a mobile portable, mobile size radio. Has a detachable face that you can connect to the body, or you can detach it either way. The IC7100, you can't connect it to the body. It has to be separate. So with the 891, you can attach it to the body and mount it mobile. You can separate it from the body, and it's 100 watts. And it's the only radio in production right now that fits that description of being small, compact, 100 watts, and has a separable face. The IC71 is a close second. You can't attach the face to the body, so it's a little bit more cumbersome to carry around. If you want to carry around backpack mobile, backpack 100 watt, something like that, it's a little bit more cumbersome. In my opinion, the face is a funky shape, and it's hard to find a mounting spot for in a vehicle as well, depending on your vehicle situation. So an 891 is not going to do you wrong. I think if you find an 891 for a good price, you should pick it up. I do not, and again, I don't have any inside information about what's being released, whatnot. I would be kind of surprised if there's anything like really major being released, just because of all the production and supply chain issues right now. But we might be pleasantly surprised this weekend. So might be pleasantly surprised and see what kind of new stuff they're going to dangle in front of us and say, hey, look at this thing that we're going to release in 6 months, and then 2 years from now we might actually have it.
Sorry, I was managing your social media.
Mine?
Well, mine, but you're also a part of it.
Ah.
I was posting and answering some questions on Discord.
Oh, that's fine. I think this thing's out of fluid. There it is. But yeah, so $8.91, good choice if you find one for a good price. Or if you find one for like, I think retail they're only like 7.5, something like maybe 8.5, something like that.
But the trip out here was pretty good. We drove all day yesterday and only about 4 hours this morning. It was beautiful to drive in. Howdy 45, cigars and stories. Yes, sir. I'm smoking a Room 101 10th anniversary. We're supposed to be pretty good.
This is a Bellus Artes. I've never heard of this. This is something that Frank had, so we'll see. I might try to go find. I got some tooling around to do tomorrow. We're gonna chill out here today. I got something to do tomorrow night, but tomorrow during the day is kind of open. I might try to see if I'm pretty sure the last time I was here, I found a cigar shop on Google Maps, and I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go here, and I never got time. I never figured out time to do it. So I might go see if I can find a local cigar shop here tomorrow and pick up 2 or 3 sticks, something like that.
I don't remember if the laws here are any bad, and also taxes. At the cigar shop I go to, there is a cigar rep that can tell us about taxes and everything. And the 2 states he say don't buy cigars from is California and Utah.
Utah, Mormons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. But
if Sterling's watching, man, he had to drop out. So we'll wish you're here. Look forward to see you next time, man.
Yeah, those of you who know Sterling, send him some well wishes. He's fine. I think he was sick. I don't want to divulge too much. He's not feeling good. I think he's on the mend, but he didn't want to come out. So those of you who know Sterling, send him some positive thoughts and send him wish you were here type stuff if you can. Let's see. Thanks for the answer. MTC has it $8.91 for 620. I think that's a good price, which was low enough. Chat's disappearing on me. Made me suspicious. They were clearing them out. Oh, well, you know what? MTC's probably got more insider information than I do. That's a Nicaraguan cigar made by AJ Fernandez. They are beautiful. Cost about $35 each in the UK.
Wow. You should appreciate that, Jason.
I guess I should. Yeah, you didn't pay that for it.
No.
Shoot.
Well.
Guys driving out here, the average gas price was about $4.30 a gallon. I saw it as high as like $4.60. The lowest price I paid was like $4.10. I think I spent almost $500 in fuel just to get here. Now I'm pulling a trailer, and I've got a V10 in my truck, so it's not the most fuel efficient engine in the world. Those of you who are not pulling a trailer and have more fuel efficient vehicles won't have that problem. But yeah, I think I spent between $400 and $500 to get out here.
Yeah, we were stopping every 2 hours.
Yeah,
2.5.
2 to 3 hours. Yeah. So
depends on the incline.
Yeah. Going over the mountains was kind of rough. So, but you know what? Hey, worth it. We got 5 days to chill out here before we have to leave. So. $5.69 for premium in my Jeep. Yeah, I don't put premium in my truck. I can tell you that right now. Don't buy gasoline in Illinois. $4.75. Yeah, I heard it was high in Illinois. I think it was Kyle telling me that. But is that Josh? I think that's Josh.
That could be Josh.
Yeah, I think that's him. You throw up a live stream and guess who shows up? I mean, come on.
And I put the drop in our chat.
Oh, did you? Okay, well, I shared the video in the chat saying, hey, go here, look for this, and go this way.
Yeah, mine's not references. Mine's an absolute value.
Mine's a fly by the seat of your pants, the way it should be done.
Oh, we are hams.
Go.
What time will you guys be going on a Friday? Well, we'll be here.
Going where? We'll be here all day. Pull up a chair, dude. All right. We are streaming
Oh, you're live right
Yeah,
now?
we're live right now. This is my lunchtime live. We're a couple hours late.
Oh, yeah,
We're a
lunchtime.
couple hours
yeah,
late,
yeah.
but we're lunchtime live stream right now.
I'm
yeah.
so upside down on
Liquid
time.
lunch.
I know. I bet you are. I bet you are. There's a fridge in there. If you want to put those in there, you're welcome
yeah,
to.
I should. You want one? Or you got
No, I've got whiskey.
Okay.
What is that? Stranger Than Fiction?
I don't know, but it's a porter.
I've heard of that, but I
and
don't
look
think
at
I've
like
had
they've
it.
got all these art on the cans.
Oh, that's
that's-
beautiful.
I just got it
Really
at the
good.
market.
Okay.
It's in here, right?
It's in the fridge. The fridge is up there on the left. Pull the handle in the middle to kind of unlock it. And if you want a cup, they're above the sink.
You'll be getting there early on Friday coming up from southeast Indiana.
I don't know why. That's my Osmo OM doing that. It's losing balance for some reason. I don't know why. It's just sitting there. So that's not me falling down.
Not
That is
yet.
actually the camera that's there, or the gimbal doing that. So I don't know what that is.
Yeah, backup battery.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll just
Sit in the middle.
Yeah.
So cool. Did you get your media? Oh yeah, you got media.
So they have it, but they didn't have it printed. So I have media.
Your media's medias.
Yeah.
Well, we went to go get vendor passes and they weren't printed yet
Yeah.
for the
Because
tape,
they don't have
so.
any of the computers set up.
Well, MFJ's all in there, and
You
they're
know that new crate that they're in.
yeah.
There's no holes popped in it.
Oh.
They can't run any IT lines or anything, power,
okay,
nothing.
okay.
It's like a brand new rig. They just dropped it off.
okay.
They said.
All right. All right. So yeah. All right.
Why's your cup over there? Is that your cup, Frank?
Yeah. What is
Well,
that?
it was one cup, but there was crap in it, so I just threw it.
so
So how was your trip, man?
so tell us all about your trip and everything.
Oh, my trip was real straightforward. I left my house at 9 p.m., which was yesterday.
last night. Yeah.
Last night.
Uh-huh.
Ooh,
Flight took off at midnight. Slept all the way till Georgia, and then ended up
Georgia.
hopping over to Dayton from here. Ran into George,
I saw. Yeah, I saw you.
Amateur Radiologic
Yeah,
Television.
I saw George in there.
and yeah, it was great. I slept every flight, so
So how many
Nice.
connections did you have?
just the two.
First
Two
one was
flights.
where?
To
Oh, one
Georgia.
connection then.
Yeah.
In Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's not terrible.
No, I mean
Yeah.
it's not a full night's sleep, but
yeah.
you know, it's either you're gonna get up really early and not get a full night's sleep, or kind of stay up a little bit later, sleep on the plane.
Yeah.
There's no good way,
There's no good
really,
way.
to do it, unless you just want to lose a whole day, which we
True.
kind of did.
Yeah.
Wednesday's toast, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. So I was
Mhm.
I was watching our see they're good. Why does it keep doing that? I wish I could just lock it.
You can plug a USB-C bank into it and keep it charged.
It says it's on 3 of 4 or 2 of 3 bars.
Oh, did you calibrate?
Yeah, I calibrated it. I sure
Really?
did. Yeah. I sure did.
What? Yeah, because it's
Yeah,
It's
I don't know
showing
why
full?
it's showing 2 and the third one is flashing. I don't know why it's doing that.
well. What's the? Oh, that's your runtime, right? On the
Yeah,
left side.
yeah. That's the run. That's the.
Are
record.
you on the DJI app right now?
No, I'm on the YouTube app.
Yeah.
Yeah, I calibrated it in the DJI app, and then I switched over to the YouTube app and went live.
Nice.
So.
Oh, and you see my shout out to Sterling.
Yeah, Sterling.
He's not going to be here this
Yeah.
week, so I thought I'd wear on my travel day.
Yeah.
Wear the
Yeah,
Sterling
is
shirt.
Sterling in there? We were talking about Sterling. We were talking about Sterling a minute ago. Everybody send him well wishes.
yeah.
Because he wasn't able to make
He's
it.
been a
so.
good guy. I don't
Yeah.
think he's contagious or
No.
anything, but at the same time, you know.
Well, I just said he wasn't feeling well. I didn't want to I didn't want to go HIPAA
Well,
on him or something.
okay. Yeah, sorry to him.
I don't know. But anyway, my
to the right.
huh?
Welcome to the right.
Okay,
Cut
hold
me
on.
off.
Well,
There you go.
that's by design. So so we got where was I was going to say what was I going to talk about?
I don't know.
This is really good, by the way.
Good. You want a cup?
Oh,
Want a glass?
no way.
What?
Wait, hold on.
Josh likes the beer.
So this could be SuitSat.
Suit set?
So this is the cupola on the
Yeah.
ISS.
That
Oh,
And that's
yes.
the Russian cosmonaut suit
Yeah.
that they threw out the lock with the
You think-
transponder. I think
You
this
think
is
that's the
SuitSat.
Russian?
Dude, this is sweet.
Suits that.
That's a legit
So-
thing that was Eris was involved in.
Yeah.
And I did that interview with the documentary guy who made a video on it.
Yeah.
Or not a documentary, like a actually I did couple of things with it. But yeah,
I recognize the
no,
cupola,
it was a standalone thing.
but I did
okay.
not realize that was suit set.
Yeah, I think that is. In fact, I got to keep one of these and go walk it over to the AWRL guys, show them. Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll have to drink one of those for sure.
Indeed.
But,
And I'll try and pick up all the Cincinnati Liars tomorrow.
Yes, absolutely do that. That'll be fun. Cincinnati Liars. That's just an awesome name because they're lying over there on VOA, Voice of America.
Right.
Still happens today, by the way. But we're not going to go into that. So we left out about 8. We left Frank's house about 8:15 a.m. yesterday.
8:11. That's what Google says.
Okay. I said about 8:15. And we drove for about 12 hours. And it took us about, according to, so when I left, I looked at the time and it said we'd be here if we drove straight through, which of course you can't do. But Google Maps said we'd be here about 1:05 in the morning. I was like, okay. So by the time we stopped, which was like a 15 hours and 20 minutes total drive time. By the time we stopped, it said that we would be arriving at 2:30. So I figured we burned 90 minutes between stops for fuel, for food. There was a couple of slowdown, like it routed us through Memphis, through town, because the highway was it was like 4:45 p.m. So it was rush hour in Memphis when we hit Memphis. So it said exit here, and we went through town, and it took a little bit longer to get through there. We caught some construction traffic in a couple of places. Overall, it was pretty. We were going the speed limit most of the time.
Good.
But so we burned about 90 minutes in slowdowns and stops, which I didn't think that was bad at all.
No.
And then this morning it took us about just over 4 hours to get here. So, of course, we lost an hour because we crossed the time zone this morning.
Right.
But I thought it was a pretty good trip overall. So, did you see my video where I put in there about how to find the trailer, or did you see Frank's drop pin?
Drop pin.
Okay. All right, good.
Because there's another trailer that kind of looks like your old trailer and a truck that kind of looks like your truck over there. And I'm like, is he over on that side? I'm like, that's not where they got people.
No.
So.
Yeah. So
Look
at how white that ash is, Frank. That's
nice.
Beautiful.
That is.
It's beautiful. The color of the ash should be as white as you can.
No, yeah. But that's a Cameroon wrapper too, right?
It's not. I would say that's a Maduro, a lighter Maduro, but
really light Maduro.
Yeah, sun-grown Maduro, maybe. I don't know.
So when I asked for recommendations, this box is full of recommendations. There's a couple in there I do like from my cigar guy. I was trying to get a couple full bodies in there and a handful of the mid bodies. I think that's a mid.
Yeah, it's not a dark, but it's a Bellas Artes. I've never heard of it. AJ Fernandez. Somebody said in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, so which I don't think I've ever had one of those either. It's good. It's good. It's once you get a little bit into it, it's good. It levels out pretty good. So
I'm gonna have to pull up the chat room on my phone so I can see what the heck's
Yeah. You can't really see the chat, and it disappears after a few minutes.
I saw that. Yeah.
So
I'm not liking that.
Yeah. Fire trucks, too much smoke. They hear the fire trucks in the back. That's what I was about to say earlier. So I pulled up our interview, Josh, that the three of us did at the Bridgecom booth in 2019.
Oh, yeah.
The one where we couldn't get the internet to work?
Yes.
And Bridgecom hit me up like 2 days ago, and they're like, dude, can you come by the booth? We're going to do a live stream. I'm like, you better bring your own internet with you, buddy. Because the Wi-Fi in there is terrible.
But it's we've got full bar 5G
out here,
now.
it's fine. Do you guys see any hiccups in the stream at all?
Right now. This is before it's inundated with.
That's true also. Yeah, there's not very many people here right now.
People.
We're not on Wi-Fi.
We're not uploading, though. Most people aren't uploading.
Yeah, but it's just the cell phones themselves. The airbands will be crowded.
It's all the vendors. It's all the vendors with the credit card machines.
Yeah, but they're not running 5G for that.
No, but I don't think 5G was a thing back then. I don't know.
It could be upgraded. It could be upgraded.
Anyway, so I pulled up this video, and it's the three of us sitting at the Bridgecom booth, just talking about Hamvention. We talked about the Elecraft K4, which was announced that year.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, and we talked about this, and I showed a picture of you and me, and Frank took a picture of you and I, Eric and Mike. We all holding Yinglings, and I still do use that in my opening videos.
Yeah.
And during the stream, we're sitting there talking back. We're like, yeah, what's the guy's name? MRD something? We couldn't I'm like, because we're such good friends with Mike nowadays. It seems odd that we didn't know Mike's name back then, but that's how, in 3 years.
Well, to be honest, this last time, 2009 time, we were just now meeting each
Yeah.
other in person,
Mhm.
and we're just walking up.
Yeah,
and
that
we're
was the
like,
first time I
yeah,
met
Josh,
any of you.
Josh,
Right.
Frank, Jason,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I was still behind the camera, so
Yeah.
it was
Yes,
Jason.
that's
Yeah, that was
right.
And
before you
then,
did your channel.
then Jason was like,
Mhm.
"Oh, this is my cameraman, Frank.
That's
He
right.
holds the camera."
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So if you guys are sending super chats, I don't think you are, but if you
I
are,
don't see
thank you. I can't really see that. Oh, Mike and the G0FLD gave the tank radio symbol.
Yes, well, that's the
So,
tank with smoking
yeah.
a cigar.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Or it could be the cannon after it shoots.
Yeah.
Boom.
But yeah, we couldn't remember we've come a long way because Dayton of 2019 is kind of what spearheaded the whole idea for the YouTubers Bunch recordings that we did together, and we haven't done those in a while. But
I just,
There it goes.
see, I don't know. It keeps doing that. I don't know why.
I remember
That's-
Kyle walking
Have you
up.
done a
he goes,
firmware update on that thing?
Not recently. I actually haven't used this thing since Huntsville. I don't think.
Oh, that might be.
Since that could be it. I don't really use my phone a lot. I use my Osmo Action all the time.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'll do a firmware update when we're done with this. So it's a good idea. But I don't know why it's doing that. It's not like it's heavy or something. So I don't know. Who knows? But 127 people watching. Everyone hit the thumbs up if you don't mind. 43 of you have done that. Thank you very much. Andy Cowley, thanks for being here, buddy. Always good to see you in the chat. But
Yeah, so how does the campsite work here? Because don't they close the gates at some point?
I'm going to guess. I don't know. Yes, they do.
'Cause
I'm going to guess that this back gate in the back corner,
Uh-huh.
where it's the gate I was supposed to come in and I didn't,
Yeah.
is going to stay open with a guard. I'm guessing. I'm guessing that's what they're going to do.
Maybe that's the way to do
Because
it.
they
Maybe
can't-
I'll move my car. There's your super chat.
Yeah. Thank you for the super chat. Did you get a parking pass?
Yeah.
Okay, good. They offered me one for the media passes, and
Oh no! Wait,
See.
rotate it back. See if you can just rotate it back.
it's limp. Oh, we're freaking out.
Can you?
If I reboot it, it works. That hold it there, and that. And that.
Weird.
Yeah,
That's
it's
weird.
strange. I don't know why
There's
it's doing
We
that.
can't technology people.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah. Technology's beyond our scope of imagination. But I wish I could just lock it in place and turn it off.
Jim says duct tape the camera.
There you go.
Well, that might work. So,
Too much beer on the camera. Yep,
Mhm.
the camera operator had too much beer.
Yeah.
Electra, stop drinking the beer.
right. Yeah, it's actually it's actually not. It's doing its own thing right now. So, what's that long chat in there? Tan Hat. Oh, he's talking to Tan Hat.
Yep,
Somebody
yep.
was asking about the 891 and if there was a replacement to it because MTC had them for 620 and it looked like a blowout special. And
For
the 891
for 620.
620.
Ooh, that's a really good deal.
Yeah. So I'm not. I told him. I said I don't have any inside information. John. Every time I ask John Crook, he gives me the side eye. He's like, we're working on something. I was like, okay, John, that's great info. Thank you very much.
While you fix the camera again, Whiskey 8 Whiskey 8 Kilo Juliet Romeo says gaffer tape for Jason's camera. Also see you Friday and Saturday. He gave me $4.99.
Oh,
Evan,
Thank you for the super
That's-
chat.
moderator Evan for the.
Oh yeah, Evan. Yeah. Okay. Good.
You may. I mean, yeah. What a.
That's just a pain. So, sorry about that. I mean, the audio is still good though, right? That's the important thing.
45 Auto. The cigar smoke is making the gimbal sick.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
KK4 TXB with the $60 super chat. Thanks, buddy.
Woo!
Appreciate you being out there.
Beer money.
Beer money. Yeah, we will need it. I need gas money is what I need. It costs
Yeah.
me almost $500 to
Oh
get here.
my
dude.
God! Well, I mean, that's
Gas
more than
price.
my ticket. So don't worry about it.
Well, I got to drive home too.
Oh, that's true. Well, no, what? Yeah, it's almost a wash, man.
Yeah,
With the
it is.
airfare and then
It
the
is.
the room and board.
Yeah.
It's like
I've got my own
I mean,
hotel
you
here. I had
got
to
your own hotel, but you had to,
I
this
just-
was a
yeah.
process. To
Well,
get,
Yes.
I
you
meant,
know.
but if you didn't have this, it would be the airfare, the hotel, maybe a car rental.
Oh, car rental.
Did you
Yeah.
rent a car?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
All right.
I had to. I mean,
Yeah.
there's just too much to get around. To.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of stuff we're not meshing up with, so it's all good. I mean, but anybody that needs a ride, let me know. I've got four seats in my truck.
The chat is saying that possibly the mic that Frank is holding is not the one being used. Is that pushed in all the way?
No, I think it might have popped out one of those times.
Oh. Yeah.
Now we
Okay.
got Mike.
It probably pulled it out one of those times it fell.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us how the audio is now that I've pushed the
Should be much better.
it should be much better. Cigars and no smoking ape.
Too
LOL.
strong now. Can't be happy.
So Tony, I'm smoking Room 101's 10th anniversary cigar.
Somebody tagged me. Just started watching your channel. Lots to learn.
Mm-hmm.
KE8USK, working towards general. Hey, buddy, thanks for joining today. Good luck on your general. And once you get that general, be sure and check out the nearest park near you for Parks on the Air, because you're going to love it.
Yep.
Sounds good. Beer good.
Hammock Radio says, can't wait to see everyone this weekend. Smokers at Jason's trailer.
Oh, he's coming out. That's awesome.
Yep.
Who?
Hammock Radio. Other Jason.
Oh, Hammock Radio. Yeah, good. What are you looking at?
The other gate. Where'd you say the other gate was?
It's back that corner. You go down this road, go down there,
Down that way.
Yeah.
down that way, and there's
Yeah.
like a little tent down there and a
Got
gate
it.
that's on the right. Basically, at the end of this road that goes
I may
that
explore
way.
that option here because
Yeah.
we got to check in at 4:30 or something.
Where?
At where we're staying.
Oh, okay.
So is there anything that you're looking forward to, or just a boost, or
I think
vendors?
we've talked about this. There's
Yeah.
not a whole lot we see on the horizon right now. I mean, there are some things, but nothing like new radio.
Yeah.
Like we're not looking at a 705
Right.
or a K4 or something big like that. But hey, maybe that's the whole point, right? That's kind of why we come here, is that we get surprised. I want to get
Right.
surprised.
Yeah.
That K4 at 2019 was a surprise to me. I didn't
Yeah.
know that was coming. I just said with the global supply chain issues that everyone is facing right now, I would be surprised to see something new that's big and new. Maybe a new HT or two.
Well, you got the ICOM one,
Which one?
the one you talked about, the dual bander.
Oh yeah, the T10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the newish.
That's the
radio.
newish radio. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, but that wasn't debuted at Dayton.
well, it was supposed to be.
Oh, was it? Okay.
got
Well,
leaked.
okay.
So you were part of the
So-
the folks that were leaking.
Yeah.
the news.
Well, I
No,
thought
no,
it was.
I'm
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It was. I think it got published somewhere, and then it was
Okay.
perhaps published a little too early.
Yeah, maybe so. Did because Ray emailed me like a week later. He's like, "Hey, good job, thanks." I'm like,
Well, yeah.
he goes-
Once the cat's out of the bag, you embrace it.
yeah.
Right?
He's like, I'll have mine tomorrow. I'm like, sweet. So I'll come interview you about it then. So
I don't know. I see we're definitely hitting the world of companies having to remanufacture,
Yes.
redesign, remanufacture to get around chip issues.
well, that
That is happening.
that's the reason the FT5D exists right now.
Uh-huh.
Is because they couldn't. They had to change so many things internally in the radio in the FT3D that they would have had to reclassify the FCC stamp for it. So
Ooh.
they're like, hey, let's just add some things that our customer base has been
Right.
requesting, and that's why the FT5D list and the FT3D was so
A
short-lived.
couple new tweaks and software updates.
Yeah.
Software
Mhm.
updates are always easy to do.
And the 5D, I liked my 3D. I like the 5D better. I really do.
Yeah, I
In
do
fact,
too.
I've got it.
I think I like the look of the 3D better. The 5D is a little more rounded, bulbousy kind of to it. The physical look of
the
it.
buttons on the side were a huge improvement from the 3 to the 5. I think the 5 is much better because the.
I'm the other way around.
Are
I like
you
that
really?
trigger button.
Oh, do you?
I mean, it's easier to hit, and that's what people complain about.
That's what people
and that's-
complained about. It was
yes,
too
yeah,
easy to
I
hit,
get it.
so,
I
yeah,
get.
yeah.
I get all the
Yeah.
the 52, the ID52 was delayed because of chip shortage.
Yes,
They had
yes.
to go back, redo the whole certification
Yeah.
to roll it out. So I mean, we're going to be dealing with that for years. potentially.
Yeah. That's not going away anytime soon.
Right. So I mean, as
Yeah.
much as we're all excited for new radios, and there probably will be. It just we're also dealing with this whole other thing that
Right.
we've not really had to deal with before.
Right. Yep. Totally true.
I'm
But,
still waiting for a new printer. I'm on a waiting list over a year.
the
Printer,
Yes.
like a inkjet printer.
Well, a color
Laserjet?
laser jet printer.
color laserjet printer, huh?
You
Yeah.
can't just go down to. You want a specific printer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sure there's somebody that'll
There's
sell you a
somebody-
printer in a Walmart if you
right,
wanted
yeah,
one.
Yeah, Amazon. Amazon is your friend.
Yeah.
Kyle says he's on the road and on the way.
Good.
Don N5 SKT says Frank is not media. He is our entertainment.
I agree with Don.
That's new badge type unlocked.
Yeah. Badge type unlocked. Achievement unlocked. But I told everybody. I said that little video that I put up, I said where my trailer is. It's like, look for the big Yagi, and then
Yeah,
go
there you go.
left.
Yeah, go left.
So there's nothing out here right now. This place is gonna fill up, I assume. But
you could just use your antenna as a.
oh yeah, you could do that. Look at that. Hey, we had to get Josh here for ingenuity's sakes.
There you go.
There you go.
Well, he's
Hey.
the engineering manager, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I was an engineer.
Managed.
I used to
Managed.
engineer,
Managed.
engineer things occasionally.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go get one of those beers.
Do it. It's really good, and it's not too heavy. It's like a 5.5.
Oh, that's.
It's a porter, so porters are usually kind of. Porters are light, guys, but ABV wise, it's true. Yeah.
I'm not type of porter person. I like a good amber.
So does Leia. Leia's her favorite is
and
amber.
Red, I do enjoy reds, but a lot
And
of
reds.
time reds taste flat, and it's just I think the nature of reds.
Yes.
And
A good Flemish red is very good.
Mhm.
I thought you told me that Leia liked the darker, like the stouts better.
Oh yeah, all the stouts, all that stuff. But like her favorite beer is called Danish Red. It's out of a brewery in Solvang, California.
Okay.
It's really good.
I like. If I had to choose a lighter in color beer, it would be a red.
Yeah.
I like reds a lot. As long as they're not a red IPA, I don't care for those.
Like I can't really. Yeah, I'm never really a full lager or pilsner guy.
Right. Yeah.
Like ever.
Yeah.
I'll grab an IPA or a red.
I'll grab a blonde. Blonde ales I like. Kolsch blonde ales.
Sometimes.
Those are good. There's a brewery in Fort Worth called Hop Fusion, and they make a feisty blonde that is just to die for. It is freaking awesome.
Did you send me one of those?
I might have.
Or they've got a lot of different versions of that.
They've got a
right?
feisty blonde, a feisty redhead,
Okay, I
which
think
is
you sent
not a
one of
red
those.
beer. It's the blonde with hibiscus added to it.
Ooh.
And it's tasty.
Yeah.
It's tasty. But that feisty blonde is like 7.5. It'll get you a little bit flippant. Especially if you're live streaming. Don't live stream with that beer, guys. My recommendation.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you how I know that, but I know that. So it's good. It's a good beer though.
So are those badges
there it
that
goes.
y'all are selling on your hat?
Mm-mm.
No?
No, they're just joke adult merit badges.
Yeah.
That,
Oh, bacon.
I heard y'all were talking about that. I wonder.
no,
if that
we're
was-
we're still talking about doing that, but it's like all things. We now are in a world where everyone is democratizing merch
Yeah.
for brands and all that stuff, and they're not making it cheap. They don't make it cheap.
They don't make
They're
anything
making
cheap.
a profit out of it, so it's got its own costs associated with it.
Yep. Whew. Let that settle down.
It's good though. I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah, good. I'm gonna have to keep that can though.
I do
Yeah.
like the art.
That is pretty cool.
I literally think that suits that. I really do. I'm gonna have to look
Stranger
it up.
Than Fiction. That sounds very familiar.
Right, Stranger Than Fiction. So it's true. This is a
Right.
true.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah. No, I mean the beer. A beer named Stranger Than Fiction
Yeah.
sounds familiar to me. I don't know why.
Radio or hammock radio. Yes, like Adam Savage's merit badges. I do think we need some for ham radio though.
Oh no, yeah.
Ham
that's
radio merit badge.
like this, but they'd have like
yeah.
like
you
a
burn-
Well, that looks
lids.
like a resistor.
Yeah.
Lid. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then bacon.
Bacon.
You can never go wrong with bacon.
Yeah, the bacon merit badge.
Bacon. So
Yeah, I didn't bring my blue hat. Somebody who asked that.
So,
Mike Smith.
So I most people know that I go to church. I've been going to church my whole life. We had it not the church I'm at now, but the last church I was at. We had a converted Muslim to Christian, and he came up and talked to us. Dude had a cigar in his pocket in a Baptist church talking to us. He wasn't lit, but he was hilarious.
Using it to point.
Yeah. He was hilarious, man. The dude was hilarious. And he's like, the best thing about converting from Muslim to Christianity is I have about 40 years of bacon eating to catch up on. And I'm like, yeah,
That's
this
funny.
guy's awesome. So that was funny. Nothing against you Muslims out there. I just thought that guy was funny.
There was a story I heard recently. Actually, a couple of churches do this that I've heard, that they will hold like a banquet dinner
Mhm.
for all the Muslims that are breaking their fast as they're coming out of. I think it's
Oh.
Ramadan. Or I'm
Yeah.
totally wrong on the holy celebration, but it's like a thing they do as a get together at
Yeah.
that church. This
Okay.
is kind of like a
That's kind of neat.
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's kind of like like a interfaith connection type thing.
Yeah.
That's fun. It's fun. Uh-oh, it's raining.
hey, I gotta say, I'd rather get rained on a couple of times a day and the weather remain like this the whole week.
Yes, agreed.
Than how it was in 2019.
Yes, agreed.
I'll sit here and get rained on.
Agreed with that. I should put the dog inside though. Electra, come here. Come on, let's go inside.
She's like, but I like it.
But I like the rain.
No, go inside. Come on. Inside. Go. Get in. Get in. There you go.
Oh, sorry, just
You don't
watching
need
the
to get rained on.
circus.
Just stay there. So, well, the camera's underneath the awning, so we're good there. Oh, and my rainproof RF resistant bag is in rain.
It's RF resistant also?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Is that what they're calling it now? RF resistant? Because it.
Faraday defense.
Okay.
Yeah, I did a video on that. Yeah, I did a video on that, and I put an HT inside of it, tuned to 6.52, and then I held an HT outside it, and it's rolled up like that, and I'm like, and I could hear myself standing this close to it, but it was really garbled, and I get like this far back from it, and there's no, you couldn't hear it at all.
Oh, okay.
Totally signal blocking on 6.52 with 5 watts standing 8 feet from it. It was really fun.
Throw your phone in there and call it. Have your phone call it.
Yeah,
That's what I did on one of those bags.
it's a good idea.
Or like a good AM station, FM station.
Yeah,
Throw it in
that's a
there.
good idea.
That's what I'm going to plan on doing. I am going to be doing a trash can build.
Look into the actual NIST requirements for hardening. I mean, everybody just keep in mind this is practical testing. It's not lab grade engineering testing.
Yeah.
Because I got so many people coming for me on the trash can.
Really?
Really? I saw you did an update. I saw the update post, but I haven't watched the
I put
video.
new gear in it. I put an actual like Geiger counter and dosimeter in it. I put
Okay.
a pulse oximeter. That anything that runs off batteries, basically, that you need to have, post or whatever. And yeah, there was a couple of people that they're really pro on one brand of bag, and I just happened to have that bag.
Oh.
So I threw a bunch of radios in it and tested it like live, and they're like, "That's not accurate testing."
Well,
Turned
actually,
into a big thing.
Actually, it kind of is if you're doing testing on it.
Well, it becomes the question of like, and nobody's really an expert on this because nobody's really blowing off high altitude EMPs, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we're only basing this off of whiteboard calculations.
Yes.
So if you take what the general guidelines are, then the way we are approaching testing is not like lab grade.
But we are not lab grade. We're just active demonstration of it, and we're telling you our experience. What's wrong with
it's the same as if you take an HT and hook it up to your antenna analyzer and go, oh, this has the best SWR.
Yes.
But you can't really do that, right? As we know, because the ground plane, how the antenna is built, all that stuff is a factor, right? So it's hard to say like, this is EMP hardened, this is EMP resistant, right? It becomes a whole sticky thing.
That reminds me of I think it was on your stream the other night. I was talking to a guy in the chat when you had Randy on. And he's like, hey, and I said something about, I don't remember how the conversation started, but he tagged me. This guy tagged me. He's like, hey, so I bought these radios that were rated for a half a mile or 2 miles. And they would only go a half a mile, so I returned them. And I bought radios that were rated for 20 miles, and they would only go like 3/4 mile, so I returned them. Should I just get a cell phone? And I was like, 2 things. Number 1, no.
Right.
Number 2, if you're, I said most likely it's your location.
Right.
Because if you're buying radios, but also if you're buying radios that are rated mileage-wise, you're buying from a fail company, which is Midland. But don't rate your radios in mileage-wise, because guess what?
They'll test it.
Carlos just did a 660-mile contact on FM Simplex. So your radio can go 660 miles if you're 10,000 feet in the air.
And you got some
and
help
that's what
with
people
with atmospheric conditions.
Right. Yeah, well, yeah, that too. But yeah, but still, I mean, because rating a radio in mileage is a recipe for fail sauce. It's terrible. It's a terrible idea because you never can tell where station A and station B are going to be, and it's totally dependent on your ground elevation and everything between the two stations.
And the ratings, what they're going to do it is flat open, probably at sea level,
right,
with a good ground plane between them. So it's just
or they're just doing a lab test and taking the dB value and extrapolating.
Yeah, they're just it's all mathematical calculations instead of real world testing. So
and that's going to be between you. There'll be nothing between you and the receiver.
Yeah,
which
so
never happens.
You can't. You can't really rate a radio like that. This is good beer. You're right.
It is my lunchtime. I did eat though.
All right. So what are y'all looking forward to this weekend? Those of you who are coming out. Ham radio is self-testing. Yes, I agree. 100,000 feet with nothing but cornfields. I live by where
he jumps.
Oh yeah. Oh, he lives by where Carlos jumps at. So we passed Cincinnati Skydive on the way in, and I guess that's where he's going.
Yeah.
I thought he said it was 5 miles away. It's actually about 18 miles that direction.
Oh, well,
so maybe he's landing 5 miles away. I don't know.
Maybe, but it should be fine.
I am.
Oh yeah.
I brought my Arrow 2 antenna.
Oh,
yeah.
well, nice.
We're gonna point it right at him.
Yeah.
If you know, yeah, I mean, sure, because they have the ADS-B links usually,
Yes,
and
yeah.
you can follow the plane. But you kind of have to guess when he jumps. So you may need two radios, one on an Omni and the other on the Yagi that you can kind of point where you think he's at.
This will be my first. Photo by example. This might be my first Hamvention, so it will be all new to me. Anything in particular I should look for? Yes, look for some 5-hour energy and some monster drinks, because you are going to be overloaded with ham radio content. That's just the way it is. The first time I was at Hamvention, I came home and told my wife, I don't want to do ham radio for about a month. And she's like, seriously? I was like, right now that's how I feel. Ask me again tomorrow.
Yeah. I recommend hitting up the big vendor booths and talk to them and tell them what you're interested in, because they will point you to the right radio that should be for your specific use case.
Go hands-on with everything.
Yes, absolutely.
And then look at the list of all the talks. Go to a couple talks.
The talks.
You got to go to the
forums.
swap meet. So go hands-on with the radio and then run out to the swap meet and see if you can find one.
Right.
For cheap.
Right.
Good luck. But
Good luck, yeah.
That's not... Again, we're in a tricky time right now, but in other years, that's more possible than not.
True. Very true. Yeah. My first Hamvention was 1990, became a novice in 1986, tech in 88.
Wow.
Somebody that's older than me. So, hey, thanks for being in the chat, buddy. Seriously. But Hamvention is just it's an overload. It's an overload on ham radio, which is a good thing.
Biggest one in the States.
Yeah. Well, it's the biggest one in the world.
In the world?
Yeah.
I thought Germany was bigger.
I thought Germany was bigger for a while too. No, it's not. It's just this much smaller than Hamvention. So yeah, it's good.
I'm curious to see how the numbers rack up this year.
I am too. Yeah.
Yeah.
They reported record numbers for Orlando. So I'm very curious to see what the final numbers will be for this show as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you print ICOM SHF?
Yeah. So I was in there earlier. There's some ICOM folks running around. Will's in there.
We saw. Yeah, I saw Will.
And I saw Ray. So this is just my guess, guys, that there's going to be a firmware drop on the 705 that will allow it to interface with a some kind of transducer, something that steps up the frequency. Transverter. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
A transverter that will step up the frequency to microwave.
Ooh.
Is that what Steve was talking about on the Clubhouse last night?
Well, that's what. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's Ham Radio DX.
Hayden. Okay.
Because he's a microwave guy anyway.
Yeah.
And so he saw this and he was like, "Oh my God, you guys go!" He was bugging me. He's like, "Go get some video of that. I want to know what it is."
Okay.
That's what I'm guessing it is. I'm guessing that it's a 705 with custom
firmware upgrade,
which would become standard when they release whatever it is. But keep in mind, this is kind of like a research project right now.
Yeah.
But it looks really slick.
Okay.
Every research project I've ever seen doesn't look like it could become a retail product.
Yeah.
Like right now.
Right.
So I have a feeling it's going to be a thing.
Okay. Well, good. And that was one of the things that I thought was a swing and a miss from ICOM was on the 9700 was the fact that it didn't have 220. It had 1.2 instead of 220. However, the microwave and satellite guys really liked that. That's what it was built for. It was built for microwave and satellite guys.
Right.
And I understand that.
Does it have the full duplexing?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You didn't see my picture of the guy outstanding with holding a Yagi and he's got a 9700 on his chest.
No.
Portable 9700.
Yeah. 9700 is. I'll probably end up picking one of those up one of these days.
I keep threatening to.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I'm going down that road, I'm going to have to get an X, Y, and Z antenna to go with it. But I don't think Leia is ready for that.
Now explain what that is.
That's your full satellite antenna with the left, right, and vertical.
So
it's literally
the pan tilt zoom. Yeah. Oh, the PTZ is what I call that on
XYZ.
XYZ. Yeah.
So basically, you connect the rotor to your software, your program, whatever you're using.
And it's geosynchronous.
Ham Radio Deluxe will do
it. Yeah, Ham Radio.
You just click the satellite, and it just goes.
Yeah, it just follows the satellite.
Cues it for you.
That's freaking cool.
And then you just QSO. It's crazy. That is satellite easy mode.
Yeah,
that is how you become like K6UDA.
Just walk out. There's a satellite contact.
Yeah.
It's easy, guys.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh yeah, K6UDA, our hero in satellite contacts.
That's still the craziest video I've ever watched.
I know it. Yeah, I totally agree.
Carl says the Samuel 5 with a microwave transmitter will also warm up your meatloaf, your sandwich.
Yeah, so a lot of people have talked about what is Yaesu going to do to compete with the 705, and once again, I have zero inside information into that. I've asked John Crook that message, and he gives me the side eye. I said that before you got here. It's like he's like he looks at me kind of like this. I was like, okay, just let me know when you got it. So I have no idea.
You know the market wants it. Well,
oh yeah. And you know what? And the 817 and 818 were out for a long time.
It's over a decade
before the 705 was, and before the even the 70, this was like 703 era.
The 817 feels like it's 2 generations, possibly even 3 generations old now.
I would say at least 3.
We went from the Yaesu to like the KX3s, the KX2s.
Correct.
And now we're getting the screened based, digital ready, one connection, Bluetooth, wireless capability.
Even Zygo's like pretty heavy in that game right now. In fact, somebody asked about the X106 a minute ago.
Yeah.
Don't know. I saw a post of who was that posted about that earlier?
That was Mike posted about it, but it was from K4SWL. It's Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas. Yeah, Thomas. That's who it was.
It's just an upgrade to the what is it? The X105.
105.
Is that
the 6100?
No, the 105.
The 105.
So the 105 is a fairly no frills HF radio to begin with. This just looks like a ruggedized version of that.
Okay. Well, I mean, you say that 105 is no frills, and you're correct. However, and like it doesn't have a tune. Does it have a tuner?
No.
Okay. It does not have a sound card. I know that, but it has a really nice screen. It has an internal battery.
It does.
And yeah. Okay. 105 has an internal battery.
Oh no! Yes. Wait! You're talking about the 5105.
Right.
No,
okay.
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the G1X or whatever.
Oh, the
one that's even before the
X1M.
It's an upgrade to that. It's
or the
108G. Something. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not a radio I was ever interested in. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
And this looks like an upgrade to that.
Okay. So that seems like a couple steps down from their 6100.
Because the 5105 was kind of replaced by the 6100.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. The 5105.
Still good.
With respect, the 5105 was a copy of the Elecraft QRP line. I mean, that's what it was. It was the Chinese version of the Elecraft QRP line.
Yeah.
Not that it's not good. I have one. I like it. It's fine. Not as good as the Elecraft, nor should it be, because it's like a third of the price.
Right.
But the 5105 was good. But yeah, the 6100 pretty much replaced that 5105 in my opinion. So because it has the internal tuner, it has the waterfall, it has the screen, has the sound card built in, works pretty well. It's got some bugs in it, but I think all those bugs can be updated with firmware. So I have high hopes.
Assuming they stick with it.
Yes.
Right, like,
unlike the GSOC.
Unlike the GSOC.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab another beer. Is Electra cool if I just roll?
Oh yeah. She's totally cool. Yeah. She's very friendly.
I don't know your dog. That's why.
No.
I always ask the owners before I get so far.
She's incredibly friendly. Yeah.
I'm gonna hug your dog now. Hey, puppy. Hello. Oh, you're more.
Yeah, she's very friendly. Don't let her jump on you, but she's that kind of friendly.
Oh, yeah.
So, 173 watching. Hey guys, thanks for joining us today. Everybody who's joined us in the last 20 minutes or so. We are at Dayton Hamvention. This is the RV area. That's the area that most people will be at with the Livestock 3 building that you can see right there.
Yep.
Is the one of the vendor buildings. that's in the back there. That's where everybody parks in the back. This is the area there. If you look, I'm going to turn the camera here. If you look right there, you can see the big Yagi. That's the big Yagi antenna. That building that it's next to is where all the of course that's when it fails. That building that it's next to is when all the where all the testing happens. If you want to take your test,
You got
Red Solo cups.
Solo cups. You want a glass or you want a?
If you got an extra one.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Where are they? I'll grab it.
Above the sink.
Above the sink.
Oh, okay, cool.
Above the sink. So yeah, plastic cups. If you look in there hard enough, there's glasses as well.
Okay, cool.
So, if Josh finds a ham radio happy hour glass, I'm gonna let him have one. Don't tell him that. So, yeah, we'll have ham radio happy hour glasses at our booth today. So I have a limited supply, but come by and get one if you want one. They're $15.
If you find me walking, I will also be having some coins on hand, $20 each, and you don't have to pay shipping.
Right? Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's a 25%
no
saving.
Shipping. No shipping. So yeah. But anyway, so this is Dayton Hamvention, and this is where we are, and all this, gosh, man, that's
It
really,
did it again?
It keeps doing it. It keeps doing it. This is my gimbal.
You know, I was about to buy that gimbal.
It's
Well,
good.
the
It's really
gimbal
good. I
is
think there's
good.
something else going
I
on.
think that, yeah, there's something else going on. The gimbal is good. I don't know why it's doing that, but what are you smoking? And is it true no Kenwood at Hamvention, maybe exiting amateur radio?
I did not see them.
No?
Well,
Okay.
remember where they were? They were next
Yes.
to DX Engineering on
Yeah.
2019.
So here's
They
what
had the plushest carpet in the whole...
Yes.
that's true.
With nothing on it.
Yeah.
Well, they're usually the ones that do pack in a carpet and they put it like a
It's
1.5 inch foam
Yeah.
underneath
Yeah,
it.
it's beautiful.
So here's what I know about Kenwood. Kenwood, when all this supply chain issue came down
Is
and
it
the
mic is out?
and the fire in the
Chicka jiggle jiggle.
it's in there.
Okay. Sorry.
The let us know how the audio is. When the fire in the Japanese chip factory happened and COVID happened and all the supply chain issues happened, Kenwood had a bunch of LMR commercial contracts they had to fulfill. So they stopped making this is all hearsay. Okay,
Yep.
Don't take this at face value.
Audio's good, audio's fine.
Kenwood had to
It was
stop.
said here.
Kenwood had to stop making amateur radios momentarily to fulfill all their LMR contracts. I don't have any information that says they're completely getting out of the game at all. They're just having to take a step back. So
I had heard, again, total hearsay,
yeah,
that their top men are working on bringing back
top men.
new things, or bringing back like the 74,
yeah,
that kind of stuff.
yeah. Yes, Don Didio. Yeah, isn't that Sterling's T-shirt? Yes, it is. So Kenwood is yet. Don't count Kenwood out yet. They may not be here this weekend. I guess I didn't look at their booth over there. But
I walked through. They didn't have a huge space laid out for anybody.
Yeah,
and Thursday's the crutch day to finish. A lot of that stuff gets done now and through the week, right? It's there's a lot of work by the time you all get here.
MFJ, Yaesu, and ICOM are all, and DX Engineering are all in there setting up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Kenwood, I didn't see.
Nope.
So maybe not. I don't know. I still have very high hopes for Kenwood to release a mobile version of the D74. Fingers crossed.
Really?
They were going to do that, but the rumor was
kind of like the Yaesu move with their mobiles.
The rumor was that was coming before all this COVID and chip shortage stuff happened.
Oh.
That was their new thing. That was the rumor. It was a total rumor. Don't go tell Phil I said this, but that was a total rumor. Is that they were going to release a mobile version of the D74 tri-band D-Star, including 220.
Oh.
And I was going to buy that like the first, like serial number 2. I was going to buy that one.
That would be a good.
But
and APRS.
Yes, and APRS.
Oh, then that's
yes,
a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Tri-band with APRS.
Yes.
Any digital mode,
Yeah.
but D-Star Yaesu System Fusion.
D-Star is my least favorite mode. It's fun. The D74 has the best sounding D-Star of any radio I've ever heard. Well, or the 705. The 705, the 9700, 52 is good. I've not used my 52 on D-Star, but I have used my 705.
Have you used your 52 just on analog?
Oh, yeah.
Got signal reports from people?
Oh yeah.
Compare the 5D versus the 52 on the signal report side.
I can tell you right now,
it's good.
way better.
Yeah. There's a lot more mic gain.
I can tell you right now, I like the battery life on the 52 way better than the Yaesu.
Yeah.
Way better than the Yaesu.
And they're swappable. Well, they're all swappable, but having the 705 to be able to, do you take the big Chungus battery off the 705?
Yes.
Slip it in there?
Yeah, which is a very cool design.
Yeah.
The 52 is micro USB chargeable, just like the 705 is. So that's a step in the right direction.
That's why I bring that with me most ham fests, because I'm not bringing a bunch of extra charging dongles.
Right, exactly. Yeah. No, the 52 is a fantastic radio. Love the 52. I like the Yaesu better as far as look and feel and color screen. I don't care about touchscreen. That's me.
Oh, I like the band scope.
The band on the 52?
52,
yeah. Well, but the 52 has better battery life. It's it does. I think it is. I think it does sound better.
When I go out in the field and I'm like proper off grid and I want to PRS, then you have to take the
Yaesu. Yeah. That's one thing that ICOM hadn't got their game together yet. They use that digital PRS thing.
I don't know that they're ever going to change.
Yeah, probably not.
They ever will.
Yeah, but the D74 and the 5D both do true APRS analog, and it works really well. So
I mean, you think about how things were 10 years ago and the radios we're talking about. Like what we're talking about was extremely niche.
Yes.
Like Kenwood's always kind of been down that road. Before the 72 came out, they had the TH7, right? And that was the one that had the camera device you would plug into it. And you could send data over the camera, and it was full packet. It had a serial plug on the back of it.
That's even predecessor to the 710G.
Right. But all that stuff was very niche. Now it's mainstream.
Now it's kind of standard.
You know?
Almost
like
standard,
the 705, you can take your phone, take a picture of it, and send the images from the 705 to the 52 to whomever can receive it, 9700, whatever. It's just really cool that all that stuff is mainstream now.
Absolutely. I agree. Yep. And Kenwood would be right there with everybody else. We're not drunk yet.
We're not.
We're not. The camera's
The camera is.
I don't know, man. I'll update the firmware on this tonight, and I'll see if that fixes it. But I don't know. It shouldn't do that.
So the one thing you're doing that I never do is you're adjusting by hand.
How do you get it to go horizontal?
Take the mic out for a second and double click the little circle button on the lower right.
Okay. All right. Experimentation, guys.
Yeah, just hang on, guys.
Ham radio experimentation.
Click the little circle button on
this
the lower
here?
right. Yeah. And now do it again. Okay. So that's what I do.
Okay.
And it's doing it all itself.
Okay.
But you're already.
I forgot it would do that.
Into the weeds a little bit.
I forgot it would.
It does a lot. It does a lot, actually.
Okay. Oh yeah. No, I love the gimbal. This gimbal is fantastic. But yeah, for whatever reason, today.
Right. Of course. The selfie stick part of it is always my favorite.
Yeah. The selfie stick is cool.
You show everybody what it does, and they're like, "That's pretty cool," and you're like, "And one more thing."
Yeah. Right. You're like, "Whoa, what is that?" Yeah, that's cool. Okay. 5'9". Thanks, just have Frank hold it.
Yeah, Frank, go hold the camera. Yep. You got some more clips and some HDs. We'll clip it on antennas here.
Exactly.
We'll make it work.
Oh, no. See, that didn't work either.
Maybe it's the weight of the...
Oh, so you... Okay, so
all I did was
you didn't have to restart it.
All I did was click at that time.
But why is it getting heavy?
I don't know. It acts like it's heavy.
It does look like it's balanced more to the left. You see that, right?
Like it's tilted this way?
You got more of the phone on the right-hand side.
Well,
but you said you calibrated it, so
I did.
Yeah, it's
push it this way?
A little bit, but then you have to go recalibrate, maybe. I don't know.
Oh. Okay. It moved a little bit.
A little bit twisted. You might want to give it a little.
The problem is that Samsung phone has that button right there and the volume and the
yeah.
Here, so you have to be careful with that. But yeah, we're a little bit tilted now.
You can zhuzh it. Here, give me it.
Whoa. That's right. It's got the protector over it too. Yeah, that's better. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's good.
The gimbal's gone gimpy. Camera has been drinking. Yes, that's what I said a minute ago.
The camera has.
The camera's been drinking. So, that's good. Hey, 191 people watching today. Thanks, guys.
So what else? Food. We heard that there's going to be new food options this year, which, by the way, Hamvention's always been like top tier.
Yes.
Food.
Yeah.
Now it's still fairgrounds.
It's
food,
still
but it's like
fairgrounds
the
food.
Best food you're gonna get in like a fairground.
So I saw a barbecue spot.
Yeah.
I saw the normal hamburger spot and a corn dog and French fries and spiral chip stuff. And they have a dining hall this year. I don't think they had that in 2019.
A dining hall.
No.
One hall is just labeled dining, and I poked my head in there earlier.
I didn't see
and
that.
It is just set up with seats, and it looks like there might be a little food court.
Well, that's good for people to hang out too.
Yeah. And get out of the heat if it is hot.
Carl says 191 watching, 17 are sober and awake. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, guys. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
It's all good. Oh wow.
Photo by example says he's going to be cooking up a storm at the park. What park?
What park? Park you going to, buddy?
This park is just going to be on the back in the parking lot.
I don't know. Are you camping here inside the RV park? I don't think he is, because it took me 3 years to get this spot. There's a waiting list, and they called me after Hamvention 2019. They said someone dropped, and the way the waiting list works is if you take it and you use it, you get first right of refusal next year.
That's nice.
So, which is pretty.
It's like season tickets.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Photo by example says he's going to be at Caesar Creek. It's just down the road a bit.
Oh, right on.
Good. Yeah, I got lucky. I really did get lucky with this.
There's not many spaces here.
No, there's not.
There really isn't.
No,
there's a waiting list.
But I'm happy that, and we'll have it next year. So, I'll have it until I stop coming in anyway.
Is it going to be this particular spot, or are they kind of?
I don't know.
I don't know. They just have a spot.
I don't know. Okay. Good question. I don't know the answer to that. I assume I would probably be in the same spot, but I don't know. There's a lot of spots right up there next to the first building up there.
Most of those might be people that are volunteering.
Well, I know that Michael Coulter has his RV up there, so there might be some of the actual Dayton Amateur Radio Club members up there,
right?
And people running the show, which is cool. I mean, that's understandable.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how you get a spot up that close, but I mean, and this is not far; it's right there, literally.
Yeah,
it's right there.
You can't be.
So
yeah, you're good.
It's not. I will be walking most of the time this weekend, except for when I leave the fairgrounds.
We are in Easter time zone, not Central, not Texas time, unfortunately.
Yeah. ICOM is very proud of the 52. LOL. Well, that's true, but
yeah. Well, I mean, they haven't had a top line HT out in a little while.
No, and now they have a more economical HT out, the T10, which is dual band analog only. It's much lower price than the 52.
Kind of feels like a competitor to the FT60.
LMR radio.
Yes.
But yeah, that's what it feels like.
And
to
their
me.
MERS radios.
Yeah. It feels like one of their commercial band radios to me. So, which are not usually dual band. Sometimes they are, but usually they're like 440 only or whatever, or 460, whatever, business band only or 2 meter only. But yeah.
What makes the ID52 worth $650? Well, I mean, if you start looking at the feature set and compare it against the others in that space, so if you put the 74 back on there from Kenwood, if you put the Yaesus up on there, what do they all have? They have GPS capability, some kind of digital mode, some kind of higher res screen,
color screen.
What one would argue is good radio performance itself, right? Which the ID52 actually has a really good microphone setup.
Yes.
What sets it apart? Two things come to mind is the band scope, which arguably is for looks, unless you're like really hunting down RFI. That's really helpful, by the way.
Yeah.
Or if you're in a new area and you don't really know what's going on, or you just want to use it as a band scope, cool. The thing that I use the most, and it's actually what makes it the easiest and oftentimes comes up, is like, why doesn't it have a keypad? So what you do is you go on D-Star Info and you just type in wherever you're going to be, and you download that CSV file to the SD card, and you just label it for the city you're in. And you can just fill that SD card up with all the CSV files for everywhere you'd go. Then when you land, like I did today, I go in the radio and I go import repeaters for Dayton, and I can scan I just hit scan, and it'll use the GPS, and as I'm driving around, it'll switch to all the analog and D-Star repeaters that it believes it can hear and operate on, and just scan through them. And that's its feature that I don't think any other radio company does.
No,
No, I know DMR does. I know there's that capability in DMR.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're comparing Kenwood, Yaesu, all that.
Yeah. And I want to say the D74 did that.
It might because it's D-Star.
Yeah, it's D-Star.
It might
yeah.
because it's got the DR function, right?
I'm pretty sure D-Star Info had something for the D74.
That could be true.
Yeah, I believe that's true. But I've not done that. So when you download the info to the micro SD card, you do that in the computer. Write it on your computer, and you just take it out of the computer and put it in the radio.
Yep,
okay.
I
haven't done that on the
same way you do with the 705.
Same way you do 705. Okay. Yeah. I assume that was true. I was just confirming. So okay. Yeah.
That's honestly what I do.
I mean it's a top of the line radio. It's not meant for. I say it's not meant for a beginner. It's meant for a beginner who's serious about radio. But it's a top of the line radio. You can get cheaper radios out there with less features, but it is a full featured dual band radio. So, I'm not complaining with it. I like my 52. I think it's a good radio. So.
Good. M0JSX says the D74 did it on D-Star only. The Icom will do FM and digital.
Oh,
okay.
I did not realize that. It's been a long time. I did that on my D74 when I first got it, but that was like 5-6 years ago. I didn't remember that, but okay. Huh. Well, there you go.
The one thing the 52 doesn't do is APRS. That's
right.
That's the feature that,
right.
I think we probably would all say we wish it had that.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, if the 52 had APRS, that would probably be the only radio I carried.
Probably. Yeah.
But if I want APRS on an HT, I carry my 5D. So, and I carry that, and honestly, I carry my 74 because it has 220. That's really the only reason I carry my 74.
The ICOM does have that whole terminal connection thing where you can connect it to a tablet or whatever.
I never used that,
and
but
then you can do
Yeah.
APRS with that.
Yeah,
you can.
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
true. That's true.
But most radios will do that.
Do you want a cigar, Josh?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm okay because I don't think I'm going to stay much longer because I don't know what everybody else is doing. I know we got to meet up at where we're staying, and I don't know about all the.
We were going to hang out here tonight, assuming the weather held.
Yeah. So far the weather's great.
So far. Kyle called me. Kyle connected to my All-Star node when we were driving out. We were about 2 hours away.
Oh, okay. So you talked to Kyle. Okay,
I talked to Kyle earlier today. He said he was going to leave at noon and go pick up Charlie at the airport. And I think that would be about an hour from now. He's going to pick up Charlie at the airport, and then they're coming here. He said they'd be here by like 6 or 7.
Oh, okay.
Beer right here. Whoever said no beers. We said that we were going to hang out here tonight, but Kyle said there was a big storm coming in, and that it should be here by 3. Well, that was wrong. In fact, he said we were going to be driving into a storm, and we never drove into a storm.
Well, pull up
so there's been no it spit on us for 10 minutes earlier, but that was about it.
We're going to do the Don Wilbank special here and pull up his favorite weather app. Where is it? It's Radar Scope.
Radar Scope. I've been using that for years.
Whoa! Well, there is a something to brewing. Is it coming this way? It's headed right for us.
So, it's coming right for us. So if the weather holds, we'll be here. If not, we might go back to the Airbnb. We'll see.
We might. Oh, bud, I missed a part.
Where are we? Oh, there we are, right there. Yeah. It's coming in.
It is coming in.
It's coming in. So
we might Airbnb.
We might have to go to Airbnb and hang out inside, and that's fine.
Because what is that? That's. Oh, it's possible that it could hit us by 4.
He said it was supposed to be between like 3 and 5, like 5 being the most chance of rain.
Well, I mean it's literally this is that's 20, 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. So that's a 30-minute spin.
So it maybe it's 3:20 right now, so maybe it
4:30.
Yeah.
5, 5.
And then about 5 he said was the worst part, and then by 6 it should be almost gone.
Yeah.
That's what he said. So
Yep. So, Tony, cigars definitely. I do have take one and leave one cigar box. If you want to donate and take one, be more than happy to do that for you. Lightning.
Kyle's in the chat.
Oh, is he?
I'm driving through the rain now.
I'm driving through the
Be safe, man.
Pay attention to the road, Kyle.
Yeah, what the hell, Kyle? Hopefully that was microphone detect.
Maybe Carlos is.
Carlos is going to dive through it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Call
get all
this rain.
whipped up around his antenna in the storm. Be careful, Carlos. Don't do that.
He
won't do that.
He's
He
not
won't
diving
do that.
today,
He would-
though.
Yeah.
I think he's diving tomorrow. I think he's diving.
He's doing like 3 jumps,
Three
right?
jumps. he
Is
said.
it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or is it Thursday, Friday,
I
Saturday?
don't know.
I thought he
You
said
can
Friday.
technically do more than 1 jump in a day.
Yeah, you could. I'm pretty sure he said Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think. So I don't think he's jumping to Friday.
Wesley, we are at Dayton Hamfest right now. We're streaming from it. That is a building behind us, right
That's-
there,
Yeah, that's it. There it is.
right there. And we're
That's
just
the
hanging out.
Livestock 3 building.
Yep. We saw horses today.
That's where the hams are.
Electra was going nuts
Ham.
every time a horse passed.
I know.
the,
Yeah, Electra was barking at all the horses when we came in. I'm like, shut up! What are you gonna do to a horse? They were the flea market area is a
She
horse
herd?
track.
I mean, shepherds
No.
aren't. I mean,
She just-
shepherds.
yeah.
You'd think they have.
She barks at anything with 4 legs,
Okay.
so it doesn't matter. She killed a squirrel in my
Hi from the
backyard a couple days.
Ukraine.
Ukraine. It's Ukraine, not the Ukraine. Some guy
Did
came
I
out.
say the Ukraine?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I apologize.
I-
I totally stricken that from my.
So
So if I said that, 1,000 apologies.
Yeah.
Not meant.
somebody
to do
somebody
that.
came out on my channel and said it's Russian propaganda to call it the
No,
Ukraine.
right,
I'm
because
like,
it
really?
it-
Come on.
it marginalizes the name
Yeah,
of it, which
right.
is the Middle Lands, or I
Hey,
get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Greetings from Ukraine. Greetings to Ukraine, I should say. Thank you for joining us today. I was privileged to interview all of the nice folks from Rig Expert about a week ago. So you guys will see that video upcoming on my channel probably next week.
Ooh,
So
that's
yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, they're doing well, considering everything. All things considered, they're doing well. And there's a couple of ways we can support them that I'll be talking about on the channel. So you guys keep watching for that.
Indeed. And yes, Brent, you're in our good wishes, Ukraine. We agree, 100%.
Yeah, thanks for being
Be
here.
safe out there.
From Ukraine. Yeah. I'm really disappointed that more people from Ukraine couldn't join us at Hamvention this year, but totally understand the predicament over there. So
Absolutely. You ever watch that? I mean, it's totally a non sequitur. You ever watch that YouTube channel, All Gas No Brakes?
Mhm.
So he lost that channel due to some shifty dealings with a contract he shouldn't have signed. But
Oh.
he started his own channel where he's doing news stuff. And he went to Ukraine and interviewed a lot of folks.
Really?
It's really good.
Really?
He's really good.
Is he really?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's really
What's
good.
the name of the new channel?
I'll figure it out.
Okay. All right.
Hopefully
You'll have to
someone will
let me know.
post it for us.
Yeah. It's called Channel 4.
It is. Yeah, that's it. It's called
Channel
Channel
4?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. See. Put it by example.
Thank you. See, there's always someone in the comments that'll get you back.
Everybody,
I used to be like, I can't remember. I'm like, why am I trying to kill myself remembering stuff?
What-
There's
yeah.
over 200 people
Yeah,
watching right now.
exactly.
You
Yeah,
guys,
yeah,
you
yeah.
got it. You got it.
You guys are on top of it.
Channel 5.
Channel 5 news?
Channel 5 News.
Channel
It's one of
5
those.
News, okay.
I bet you if you find a guy with the poofy hair and
Yeah.
you know what you're looking for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Andrew is such a
Yeah,
blessing
he
for
doesn't
journalism.
like try and spin a narrative or anything like that. He just reports.
News reporting.
And he
Hey.
doesn't talk that much. He just lets people talk.
Oh,
which
that's
is
good.
like
That's good.
perfect.
Yeah.
Let me sort it out.
True First Amendment freedom of the press.
We need more channels like that.
Yes, we do.
I am
we do.
so tired of talking
Yes.
heads on the major news
I know
channels.
it.
So
completely
Brent N4BDW, there's a ton of retailers here. So any retailers that have supply of Rig Expert equipment will have that available. But
Yes.
I
And
mean,
those Red Expert sticks,
Yeah.
I can't recommend them enough.
Oh yeah.
I,
The
so
stick.
good.
The Stick Pro is awesome.
I have the
So-
regular one, even the regular one, man. I
Yeah.
love that E.
The Stick.
twin.
The
I
Stick
can see
230.
it,
Yeah, that's good.
Like direct sunlight in Texas.
yeah,
Right.
the
I
E
could-
ink is
Yeah,
nice.
E-ink is nice. Yeah.
I can see it so clearly.
Yeah. You guys go shop where you want to, whatever your favorite retailer is. My recommendation is always Gigaparts, but yeah. I mean, HRO has them. RNL. Oh well, I recommend RNL a bunch too. I think he's got them.
It's tough because we kind of have like loose affiliation with almost
Right.
all of them, and they all do a good job.
Gigaparts has been a huge supporter of all the YouTubers in general, and they're nice people. All of them, they're excellent people, excellent folks. They're getting into the overlanding world, start to attend some overlanding shows, and bring ham radio to folks outside of the Hamfest world, which I think is very neat. Is being an ambassador for ham radio is a good thing. But yeah, you want to shop at DX Engineering, HRO, those are all good people too. So no problems with that at all. Just go where you want to and support Rig Expert by buying their products from a retailer over here. So we've got plenty of water, Josh, if you want another.
Oh, I just pulled it from my car.
Okay.
Stop and pick
well,
up.
Yeah, I've got a whole 24 pack in there, so we're good.
Thank you.
Yep. What else? Wow, we've been going for an hour and 20 minutes. That's awesome. Thanks, guys, for watching us today. This was an unplanned live stream. When I was driving yesterday, I was like, Frank, I think I'm just going to go until I fall asleep. And that's pretty much what we did last night, because I was wanting to get up this morning and drive for a short distance and get here early, get the trailer set up, and get on a live stream, because I always do the lunchtime live stream at noon on Texas time. So we're later. We started about an hour and a half later than that today, which is okay. But I definitely wanted to do a live stream today from the Hamfest. So this has been great. And I guess the 4G, 5G, whatever it's on, is working fine right now, because I haven't heard it spit at all.
It's full bars for me out here, so I can assume that we'll probably be good enough inside, actually. Because I think some of these towers are 5G towers around us. I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't think I tried to stream from my phone the last time I was here, but
we definitely did it. We weren't doing that.
Setting up from the computer with the hotspot inside the building sucked.
Yeah.
But that was 3 years ago. Maybe they've upgraded their tower since then.
I can guarantee it's probably going to be fine.
But it's
the towers are going to be slammed once everyone gets here.
If AE4MQ was here, he'd have his Starlink connection for us. So thumbs down, Matt, for not being here. But he called me the other day. He called me a couple weeks ago. He's like, dude, I'm not going to be able to make it. And he told me his drama about his house. I'm like, do what you got to do, man. It's cool. Yeah. It's cool.
He's doing well, though. Wild Cascadia, thank you for joining, Anime.
Hey, Anime, how are you?
You're my biggest fan.
Something wrong with Anime if she's Frank's biggest fan. I'm just going to say that out loud right now.
Hey.
Did she qualify that, or are you just claiming her?
No, he claims that.
She's my biggest fan.
No, she's great. She's great.
Yeah, when you see us, we're going to be running around like crazy. So just, by the way, if you, this is I'm probably speaking on your behalf and all the other YouTubers.
Go ahead.
If you see us making a video, just hang out. You can walk around with us and stuff.
Absolutely.
You're not getting in the way.
No.
You'll know. We'll be talking with someone.
Yeah.
And then obviously don't jump in the middle of it and start asking questions. But it's fairly obvious. Hang out. No big deal.
Yeah, absolutely no big deal. In fact, the reason we make videos is for you guys.
Right.
So yeah, absolutely come say something to us, join us on the video. If you don't mind being on camera, come up and say something to us while we're streaming. That's totally cool.
My plan today, well, not today, but when I'm walking around and then someone says hello, I want to hear about what's your current ham project at home, and I would love to put you on camera, because that's my I think that's going to be my video of y'all walking around. I'm going to do all my interviews, but the main video, I want to hear from y'all. What are you doing in your ham shack, and what's going on your bench?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
because I bet everyone will have a different answer.
Oh, for sure.
The guy that said he'll be the guy chilling in the background with the cigar. Yeah, come see us. Stop by and see us.
Tony says your camera will crack if I'm on it. Well, if he's on camera.
If Frank is on, if my camera can handle Frank, it can handle you.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be honest with you about on that. So, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We have fun, and ham radio is fun. The biggest thing we get, a lot of YouTubers get bad-mouthed by other hams saying, well, you guys are ruining ham radio. Well, you know what? Ham radio is fun, and if you want to piss on it, then go somewhere else.
Hey, man, we're here just sharing our hobby.
That's right.
We are sharing our hobby. We're sharing our thoughts and opinions, and we want to grow our hobby. And if that's bad for the hobby, I'm sorry, but I think that is going to be better for the hobby overall.
Nope. No, that's not bad for the hobby at all. So.
If they want to tell us exactly what the issue is, though, instead of just making platitudes,
right.
Well,
which is generally the comments we get.
Yes.
If you have actual arguments, I'm sure we'd all listen to them.
I would love to hear your thoughts and your opinion, and I will read everyone that's in a positive and upbeating manner.
I'll read even the bad ones, but even then, I still don't glean a lot of stuff out of it. So.
I was at the invitation only, the Hamcation invitation only dinner.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Mark from Huntsville and Michael from Hamvention.
Yeah.
And I was like, all the ham fests I've ever been to, and I've walked around and talked to people, I've never had anyone come up to me and say, you guys suck. What are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Everyone's always been positive face to face. So my opinion, this is my opinion, my channel. All these guys who badmouth what we're doing are keyboard commandos, and they don't really believe what they're saying. That's why they don't come up to me at a Hamfest and start bad-mouthing me. That's just.
And it's really easy to do a no true Scotsman of like they're not at the Hamfest to begin with. They're not real hams. I'm kidding. But
it's
really easy to throw it back at them the same way, right?
Yeah, totally.
That's really what it is, right?
Yeah. We just have fun with ham.
I think that's a fraction of the people out there. I think the majority of everyone is upbeat, positive, and want to share their thoughts and opinions.
Yeah, we as humans tend to focus on the negative for whatever reason, but I get a lot more positive comments on my videos than I do negative. And I should personal goal, I should focus more on the positive comments and the people who actually enjoy the channel. So,
that is like pro YouTube strat.
Yeah.
If you get focused on the negative, it will drag you and everything you do down.
Yep.
And it's really hard to pull yourself out of that. So it's best to just delete the comment or block the channel and move on. And you know what? Some guy got into that with Randy. You know, when
really?
I got a comment having Randy on. He's like, Randy deletes comments and he doesn't allow free speech. It's like, this isn't a public square where you're allowed your poster board with whatever you want to say on it. This is a place where we're trying to put information out there to be helpful.
Right.
Even Randy, he does it his own funny way.
His own funny way,
But he's helping people, and that's the point, right?
He, the person whose channel you're commenting on has as much right to free speech as you do.
Hey, you know what? And if you feel you're being limited, start your own channel.
That's exactly what I told the guys to do. I was like, you can start your own channel.
Yeah, exactly.
Go out there. You have a... I know you have a smartphone. Just start hit recording.
Oh, Dennis is in the chat. 8060 DM.
Yeah, I saw that.
All-Star. Yeah, so I have All-Star running right now, Dennis. You can connect to it, 43136. I will have it running throughout the event, but I may not be close to it the whole time. So
how much power do you run through it? It's a mobile, right? No, you're not.
No, just the Sherry node in the truck. It's like 500 milliwatts or whatever.
You're doing a Sherry node. It's not a full build up with the
no.
mobile. Okay. No. I'm like, well, with that we could do the whole show.
Almost, yeah.
And then there'd be a ton of pissed off people.
When I finish my truck build out, I will have an external antenna on the Sherry node, but it's still limited to power. So if I can figure out how to do like a full there's a
I gotta tell you what. I'm building an All-Star node with a mobile radio and a Pi. It's a pain.
I've got one in the shack. What's the pain about it?
The software is clunky.
What interface are you using? What radio and interface are you using?
The Alinco.
That's the right one.
With the straight up plug-in
That's
module.
The repeater builder?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, hit me up.
I don't think it's a problem with any of that. It's all the terminal commands and all that stuff. That's screwed up on. There's a wealth of terminal commands, and they're not all completely explained.
Okay.
But yeah, you have one of those, right?
I do. Yeah, it's running in my shack right now, connected to my node.
I got booties. So K Booty, we get to the point that he's about to shotgun something, and he's like, no, I'll throw it in a box and I'll send it to Josh instead. And I'm like, Booty, that's a fine way to handle things. So I've got it. I've got to finish doing it.
So, Podify Examples asking DMR simplex frequencies.
Any.
Yeah. So there's four standard UHF frequencies, and all of those will be lit up this weekend. Go to Google DMR simplex frequencies for ham radio. It's a website. I think the website is VA2 XPR or VA3 XPR. It's a Canadian station. He's got a website that lists all those. You can also find those on dmrtexas.net. We have the simplex frequencies listed on dmrtexas.net. So program those 4 UHF frequencies in your radio, and there will be activity through the whole weekend on those frequencies.
I will be carrying around my Anytone, and I won't be on any digital frequencies. I'm going to have a 14652 in there just to see who's talking around there.
And we said 146-400.
146-400 is what most of us will be monitoring. 146-400.
But point of note on the DMR simplex, you can use any frequency.
Yeah, you can.
But
you can.
Maybe not 146.520.
No, probably not. Probably not a good idea.
Please not our 146-400.
Yeah. The 4 UHF channels are the best ones for DMR Simplex, in my opinion, because they're what everyone else programs, and they work really well, and they get a lot of activity at Hamvention every year.
Yeah.
So, hey guys, we've been going for an hour and a half. I think we're gonna shut it down.
Yep.
Please do come see us this weekend.
Come up and say hi.
We are at RV spot 158. You can see that in the sign right there behind Josh.
That's hard to find. You're gonna have a mast up after.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my so Mike gave me his POTA flag.
Oh, nice.
And he's like, put this up on your 50-foot carbon fiber mast from Gigaparts. So I'm gonna put the mast up right there. I'm gonna put the POTA flag up, so it'll be flying right here, so you'll be able to see it. I haven't put it up yet, but I'm gonna.
It will be the right side up this time.
Yeah, it'll be right side up.
So 3 things. Tomorrow, Thursday evening, 4 p.m., Cincinnati, Voice of America Museum. We're gonna meet. We're gonna do the tour. It's gonna be ham radio friendly. So it's probably going to be a little bit longer. We're told like 90 minutes, maybe more than that. After that, we'll go to Grainworks, which is basically across the street, have a couple of beers, and then we'll come back down, then do as you will. Yeah. Friday, the Hope Hotel is kind of the hotel that's taken over the Crown Plaza. We'll be there. Contest University is there for DX Engineering.
Well, yeah, and if you want to read about it, contestsupersweets.com is the website.
So 2 things. There's like a cash bar on the first floor, big bar, lots of space, and then there are the super suites, which are supported by the ARRL and DX Engineering.
Right.
And so we'll be in and around those things. So meet us there after the show time frame.
Yeah.
And then Saturday we're going to the Troll Pub, which is downtown Dayton proper. Troll Pub should be the only one in downtown Dayton.
Yeah.
And off to the right-hand side of the bar, just say you're with the Ham Radio Group. They'll know where to put you. And we'd love to see you. That's going to be the big one is Saturday, so make sure you come out for that. If you're going to come to any of them, come to Saturday.
Come to the Saturday. So we had to put a $250 deposit down for Saturday for the Troll Pub, which is not a problem. I gave them my credit card, not a big deal. They said if we spent $250 in beer and food, then we would not have to pay the deposit. So you guys come out.
We won't have any problem.
Come out. Yeah, that won't be a problem.
So, couple of beers and a meal. And
right,
you're
exactly.
There.
Yeah. So we're all good there.
We'll do that just on ourselves.
But we're doing that. We're doing that for you guys. So come out and see us for sure, and hang out with us Saturday night. That'll be a fun time as well.
Yeah.
So, good deal. The password is UDA, as Tango Oscar Mike says.
Okay. Yeah, that's how you get. So there's actually like a wall with a library
a bookcase
that opens up to another room. We don't have that room.
Like a speakeasy.
Right.
They have that.
Awesome.
They have that in Huntsville.
That's the room we need
Where?
to rent in Huntsville.
At the Campus 805, they have
do?
a speakeasy. Yes.
Oh yeah.
And if you
we'll
look
be there in
around-
August, but come out this weekend
If
anyway.
you look around, you see a bunch of the clubhouse and a couple of my stickers.
Oh, right. Yeah. So, hey guys, thanks for joining us today. Dayton Hamvention is where we are. Come see us. Come if you see one of us walking around with a camera, please do stop us and say hello. And we're looking forward to a great weekend. So 73 to all. Thanks for joining us today, and y'all have a good weekend whether you're here or not.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, hotels on the air.
Hotels on the air. Yeah.
Go to hotelsontheair.com.
Yeah, that's right. Boom.
Yeah, I forgot. Jeez.